Northland Basketball, presented by the Sports Zone. And the Sand Devils will try a three off the glass. Joey Benally's first shot attempt is a little bit errant. No good there, and Window Rock has their first chance with the basketball. We're going to get a whistle. We're going to get an offensive foul. Scouts commit that first foul. I believe it was Jaden Lilly, the guy who gets called for his first. All helping to get us underway with this broadcast of Northland basketball. And a deep shot is good. The first one for Tyree Stingley. Tyree breaks the ice and gives the Sand Devils the early lead. A steal by Joey Benally, and he has fouled. 2 shots on the way for Joey. So it is Joey Benally that gets fouled early on here. Xavier Young, the guy that commits the foul. For the Scouts, it'll be Xavier's first foul, and after a 3-0 start, Benally goes to the foul line, and Joey connects on that foul shot to make it. A 4-0 early first quarter beginning for the top seed in the tournament. The Sand Devils make it 5-0 over the 5 seed. Window Rock the 5 seed in this one. Inbound, Jalen Brown up into front court. And Jalen called for the double dribble. I think he that thing came off his hip a little bit to the right. It wasn't the 2 hands that got him as much as it was that he kind of carried it up against his body. So that's kind of like picking it up, and then you decide to dribble again. You double dribble. And a cross-court blind pass that somehow Jackson Smith tracks down for the Sand Devils. Top of the key, Joey Benally for 3. Joey gets a 5-point first quarter start so far for him. And they're going to get another chance here after a miss by Makai Gilbert. Makai with the hustle up the floor for the Scouts, but could not produce points. And a miss by Talon Herter for the Sand Devils. And at least for the moment, Window Rock not having to face the continued growing of that Sand Devil advantage. Long pass is intercepted by Jalen Brown, but it's saved into the Sand Devils, who immediately added another one. Talon Herter's first basket makes it 10-0. What a start for the Sand Devils. 2 minutes and 8 seconds into this thing, and look at them go. We'll grab us a timeout, everybody. Thanks for joining us on the broadcast from the 3A North Region Basketball Tournament, Northland Basketball, presented by the Sports Zone.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Show Low Ford. Show Low Ford has the best deals. Not only does Show Low Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Show Low Ford sells the best at the best price. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
Your neighbors and friends won't have to fake their enthusiasm over your new wall. With the durability and strength of precast Verticrete walls from Hatch Concrete is a solid investment. Enhance your property's value with a 2-sided decorative concrete wall that's as stylish as it is affordable. No yearly repairs or restaining needed. Request a free estimate from Hatch Concrete today, where quality isn't just a name, but a tradition.
Basketball belongs to Window Rock for a moment. Whistle and a foul. I believe that was Jackson Smith who gets called for his first of the game for the Sand Devils. 2 team fouls on Window Rock, 1 foul on Paige now with that whistle. And an inbound pass that comes in to Isaac Hickson. Off to Jalen Brown. Now left side, Makai Gilbert. Makai guarded by Tyree Stingley. And look at the move by Makai to go around and then underneath the outstretched arms of the big man. And that was a brilliant move for the first points for Window Rock here in the game. But it's answered by a pass that finds Jackson Smith underneath. Paige moves the ball up the floor surgically on that attempt. Well done by the Sand Devils to answer and make this thing 10-point lead again. 12-2 our score. Put 4:42 on the clock here in the first quarter, and I welcome in our broadcast audience for a brief moment on our Sports on Radio YouTube channel. You watch Talon Herder get his second early basket in the game, and momentarily we welcome not only our Sports on Radio broadcast audience for just a couple of moments of our basketball coverage in this boys semifinal game in Window Rock, but also those of you who might be able to tune in for just a moment here and watch the next minute or so of this boys game between Paige and Window Rock from the 3A North Region basketball tournament on our Sports on Radio Facebook channel. So hi to all of you, and I want to let you know that if you want to join us for our live coverage, you can look for a link on our Facebook page. We have posted several of those, same link, but several posts on our page. You watch Tyrese Stingley's jump shot count and make it 16-2. Paige Sand Devils up in front. Coach Justin Smith has his guys playing some really, really good basketball. They are just a machine, aren't they? And, you know, it's been fun to watch the progress, the steady progress on how much better they've gotten over the season. And, you know, they're arguably two best players, Tyrese Stingley and Joey Benali. They were good from the start, but to call them exceptional at this point is not an overstatement. I mean, compared to the field and all of 3A basketball, they are so good. As you watch the basket go in for Dominic Antonio, and he'll get the and one chance coming up here in a moment on a foul committed by Max Reed. Max Reed, the first foul on him for the Sand Devils. Well, if you want to watch the rest of this game and the game coming up between the Chinle Lady Wildcats and the Ganado Hornets in the girls semifinal after this game, live here from Window Rock, find a post. We have several posts talking about the pay-per-view that you can subscribe to on our Sports Zone Radio Facebook page. Search for Sports Zone Radio. You're probably on it. Well, you certainly are on it if you're watching on Facebook right now. So on the page, look for a post that shows you the link, and you can subscribe for $20 and watch the rest of this game, the game later on tonight, and both of the championship games tomorrow here in Window Rock, okay? The girls and boys championship games of the 3A North Region basketball tournament. And then playoffs begin next Tuesday. And some of our playoff coverage is available free on our YouTube streaming channel, and some of it will be only available on NFHS. But understand that none of these games today and tomorrow that we are broadcasting are on the NFHS network. None of them are. So don't go there. Don't look for it. Don't try that. And Darlene, I see your comment, but Darlene, you can log in. If you go on that link, it's the same link when you sign up as when you want to go watch. You look at the same link, and there's an option right there on that landing page that says either you can buy in or you can log in. And if you've already bought, then you log in with your credentials, your email and your password that you gave it, and you'll be able to watch. And you can watch, you know, again, the rest of the day and the rest of tomorrow. And it's good coverage. We've been monitoring the whole time, and there's no, you know, with the NFHS, you know, you get a lot of buffering and you get a lot of issues with the network stuff. Well, you don't get that with our pay-per-view option. Jaden Lilly able to spot up and get that 2 right there for Window-Rock as they battle. Try to stay close in this one. We got about 2 minutes left in the quarter, and we're going to end those broadcasts right now. Going to end the broadcasts on our Facebook and YouTube channel and invite you to go to our Sports Zone Radio Facebook page and find the link for the pay-per-view option to watch all of the coverage and have uninterrupted coverage for the rest of this game, the game that follows, and tomorrow's 2 championship games here from the 3A North Region Basketball Championships in Window Rock. So again, for our audience that are watching on the pay-per-view channel, thanks for being here with us. Sand Devils bring it up. Feed the corner. That one cut off on the baseline by the defense provided by Nathan Miguel. They'll get it to Tyree Stingley for a jump shot. It's no good. Out of bounds to the Scouts. Window Rock will have the basketball. Justin Smith, the head coach for the Sand Devils, has won with this program their only boys state championship. And they beat Snowflake just a few years back. Behind the great play of Stuart Sandal and some other outstanding members of that team. Here is a baseline move. Mutton Stew, Stuart Sandal. This one is out of bounds, knocked out by Scouts defense. 18-6. Start here for Paige. Joey Benali has 5 points, and Tyree Stingley has 5 points as well. And a throw into Jackson Smith. He is hammered by Jalen Brown. Jalen's first foul.
Foul committed by number 4, Jalen Brown is first.
Inbound on the way, Benali gets it in, and he feeds it into Jacoby Daniels. Number 2, Jacoby Daniels on the floor for the Sand Devils. And a pull-up jump shot for Benali on the coming off the screen by Caleb Nix. Benali has 7 now in the game, and it's a 20-6 advantage. Makai Gilbert has it knocked out. Daniels lost it out. Windrock to throw it in. Makai will set his team for the inbound. Benali checks out to get some rest. And Max Reed replaces him back on the floor for the Sand Devils. 48.5 seconds left in the quarter. Well, been some talk around the 3A North about Tyree Stingley and being injured, being hurt. He had a shoulder problem. Well, Tyree is fine. He's got kind of ongoing shoulder. I don't know if you even want to call them issues. I was talking to Coach Smith before the game, and he told me that, Tyree deals with this shoulder thing that he's just always dealing with, it always has, and he's going to continue to deal with it. And it's no big deal. He keeps on playing, and there's nothing wrong with Tyree Stingley. You can count on this guy. He's going to go out, he's going to play, and every once in a while he might get a little dinged up. But it's basketball. It's a contact sport, isn't it? It's a contact sport. Now football is a collision sport. All right? Basketball is a contact sport. Wrestling's like dancing. I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. Wrestling, I respect wrestling deeply. So our broadcast team, our technical director, Julio K., he's all about wrestling. He's a wrestler from way back. His son is a good wrestler. Listen, I made all my sons wrestle, or dance, as you might call it. But there's a shot at the buzzer. I'm only kidding. I love wrestling, and I think every kid should wrestle. That shot at the buzzer, no good. More about that coming up in the second quarter. 20-6, Paige over Window Rock. Stand by. From the 3A North Region Basketball Tournament, Northland Basketball, presented by the Sports Zone.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Show Low Ford. Show Low Ford has the best deals. Not only does Show Low Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Show Low Ford sells the best at the best price. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
Imagine watching your favorite team without a comfy couch to leap from when your team scores that winning touchdown, or a table for all of your favorite game time snacks, or even a media center to display your TV. Unthinkable. The Furniture Gallery, located in Snowflake, brings only the best to make your game time experience a winner. The Furniture Gallery will help make your house into a home, and they'll do whatever it takes to make you a customer for life.
Scouts bring it in. Second quarter commences. And let's check your Window Rock 5 on the floor right now. Makai Gilbert, number 24. There is Jalen Brown now with the basketball. He wears number 4. Jaden Lilly is out there, number 5. Also on the floor is number 23, Dominic Antonio. And then number 12, Nathan Miguel. The drive and the shot, no good. Brought down by the Sand Devils. Talon Herder on the rebound. And our second quarter is in full swing. Jackson Smith, bounce pass, tipped out by Antonio. C3A North Region Basketball Tournament. And hi, everybody. Welcome in. Paige Sand Devils, Window Rock Fighting Scouts. Max Reed on the floor. Jacoby Daniels will feed it into Talon Herder, and he is going to try to put the move on Dominic Antonio. The shot no good. At the top, Jalen Brown. And that'll bounce off. No good off the back iron. Rebounded by Smith for the Sand Devils. They've got Jackson Smith, number 21, out there. Here's Tyree Stingley, number 33. Max Reed, number 4 on the floor right now for the Sand Devils. Talon Herder, number 30. And then finally it's Jacoby Daniels, number 2. Look at that move. Look at the move and the penetration and the finish. All of it masterfully done by Tyree Stingley. And the guy that will send him to the foul line for the and one is Jaden Lilly. Guys, I got to see it after he shoots his first free throw. Show me that again. I want to see that again. I only saw the tail end of the slow-mo version of the shot, but that was absolutely a beauty by Tyree. And he's going to get the roll somehow. Watch this. Watch my man go to work. Yeah, that's tough. Tough to defend, by the way, but tough to execute. Inbound, Jalen Brown into front court, and he'll pull up with it to Dominic Antonio, and he will feed Makai Gilbert. And Max Reed knocks it out of bounds. A reset coming up for the Scouts with 27 seconds on the shot clock, and Coach Ashley Mitchell intently observing her team's progress out on the floor. A pass that gets tipped out again by Reed. Window Rock safely into Jalen Brown. Jalen out on top, puts it on the floor, and he is going to get called. Yeah, you can see that a mile away. Jalen Brown, the player control foul, as Talon Herder accepted. He accepted the contact. Sometimes that one was so, you could see it. It was coming from 3 or 4 steps, and how these guys stand in there and take that contact sometimes. Must have had some wrestling in his background. There's a whistle and a foul. By the way, here's what I'm going to say about wrestling. You get a Makai Gilbert foul right there. I have 4 sons, and all of my sons were required to wrestle through 8th grade. And then in high school, it's up to you, your option. None of them chose to wrestle beyond that. They were all good wrestlers, though. through their junior high years. They were good wrestlers. And if there was only one sport that a kid could play, I think the best sport they could do would be wrestling. I don't think there's a better sport for developing the kind of mental and physical toughness that you get with that, and working on, team sports are great, but working on your own the way you're required to do in wrestling is so important. So in developing confidence and self-confidence and poise and suffering and being able to do all that stuff. And wrestling is the best sport for that. And by the way, baseball is my favorite sport. Here's a outlet to Jaylen Brown. It's knocked out and a foul committed by Joey Benally. Benally committing his first of the game. Coming up in a little bit, whenever we get a chance for the camera guy to float over in our direction, that might be toward halftime. But when we get him to float over, we're gonna show you a couple of gifts. It was a gift with multiple parts to it that we got from Joey Benally's uncle. I think his uncle was named Joshua, if I'm not mistaken. Meanwhile, it's the first point of the game for Jaylen Brown. It's 23-8. Well, the Sand Devils have kind of slowed down here. So let's see, 2.5 minutes into the first quarter, I believe they had 10 points. 2.5 minutes into the second quarter, they've scored 3 points in that time span. Well, make it 5 now. How about that little fadeaway? How do you defend it? How do you defend Joey Benally on that shot? 9 points in the game for Joey. Rhetorical question. I don't think there's an answer. Not sure you defend Joey Benally on that thing. Pass intended for Gilbert is kicked out of bounds. Mackay got a shin on it, knocked it out of bounds. Back to the Sand Devils here. Game in Window Rock. Thank you for joining us, everybody. Thank you to the great people that help us bring this one to you. Navajo Power Home joining us for our broadcast coverage from the 3A North Region Tournament in Northland Basketball. Thank you to Sholo Ford and to Holbert Family Dentistry and to White Mountain Regional Medical Center, who brings us our player of the game at the end of this one. And Mackay Gilbert will feed the ball in to Jaylen Brown. On the baseline, Window Rock with a pass from Colby Segay, trying to skip that baseline. Colby just into the game a moment ago. In transition, shot missed, but a foul committed to send Tyree Stingley to the line. The official delayed on the call, and that was one of those where I think he was just going to let it go if the shot was good.
That's his second. Tyree Stingley on the line.
Mackay Gilbert, the guy that committed the foul, his second of the game. Sometimes what they do is, if there's just really very little contact, and the shot goes in, they just forget about calling the foul, and then other times they will whistle the foul if the shot doesn't go in, and it takes a moment. It takes a moment. No and one. And a Sand Devil foul. It was Tyree after the miss, decided to mix it up in there, trying to get the rebound. First on him in the game. Jaylen Brown accepts the inbound and then throws one that gets tipped. And almost knocks over one of the broadcasters. But not this one. Joey Benally, downtown. Knock it down, Joey. Joey's got 12 in the game. Teammate Tyree Stingley, 10 points. Jaden Lilly, and he gets blocked by Talon Herter. Inbound on the way for the Fighting Scouts, trying to not let this thing get too far out of hand. Jaylen Brown, deep outside. He asks for a screen. Steps back after losing the defender, Tyree Stingley. That was a great job by Jaylen, just couldn't get the shot at the end of it. Benali from the elbow, nope, not going to happen. And Jaden Lilly has Winter Rock's rebound. Closing in on halftime here. Has not been the same kind of second quarter that the Sand Devils had in the first quarter. Dominic Antonio delivers from the corner. Three-pointer makes this one 29-11. Max Reed, Jackson Smith, back to Max outside. He's going to try to take his defender to the hole, and look at that nice little fadeaway on the baseline by Max. Did a terrific job to, get that little bump and freeze the defender from being able to stay with him. And then the shot, and now a steal by Stingley and a finish. Tyree able to get the steal and the basket. He's got 12, Benali's got 12, and we've got a timeout. At 33-11, Paige in front of Winter Rock. This is the 3A North Region Basketball Tournament. Northland Basketball presented by the Sports Zone.
In years past, when you needed expert medical care, you may have overlooked one credible local healthcare provider. White Mountain Regional Medical Center's Rural Health Clinic is your destination for specialized care, orthopedics, podiatry, behavioral health, and advanced interventional pain management. And it's all closer than you think. Located in Springerville, White Mountain Regional Medical Center is your healthcare partner when choices matter.
Are you still using a generator? Well, there's a better way. Navajo Power Home is the solar service provider for your off-grid home on the Navajo Nation. Navajo Power Home offers 3 different plans to choose from to meet the needs of your household. All plans include installation, in-home consultation, and lifetime maintenance. Get quality, hassle-free electricity today. No home site lease required.
Inbound for the Scouts. Jaylen Brown has it. Now it's Xavier Young, and his pass is intercepted. Jaden Lilly is going to block that pass from Jackson Smith and take it right back. Reset an offense for the Scouts. Young has it. Xavier Young was on fire yesterday shooting the basketball. He was our Sports Zone player of the game. Talon Herter just got lucky he didn't get a flopping call charged against him. Did Talon have one earlier in the game? He might have, didn't he? Thought somebody got called for a flop earlier. Tyree missing. Makai Gilbert challenging, but it's no good. Rebound, Sand Devils. Here they go. Max Reed. Stop and pop out there. No good on that. Boy, the shots aren't falling right now for anybody. Xavier. Jaden Lilly. Finally, somebody did something, and it was Jaden. Running out of second quarter time. Jackson Smith. That's no good. Rebound, Jaylen Brown. Jaylen, nice. Jaylen is going to get his first field goal on that shot right there. Max Reed couldn't control. Winter-Rock and Makai Gilbert underneath. And working. Made himself a second chance right there, but couldn't finish it. That's the influence of the reach, the wingspan of Tyree Stingley. Talon Herter shows the Scouts just how you do that. No good, Jaylen. The tap, no good. out of bounds off the Sand Devils. Winterrock will have an inbound with 11.6 seconds here now.
Checking into the Sand Devil line, number 2, Jacoby Daniels.
Shot counts by Jaden Lilly right there at the buzzer. And it's a 2, and it's needed, but boy, there's a mountain in the second half for the Scouts to scale. The Scouts are going to try to scale. That's what they're going to try to do. Halftime on the way, our score 35-17. The number 1 seeded Paige Sand Devils in front. Don't go anywhere. We'll break some things down for you in just a bit, everybody. This is the 3A North Region Basketball Championships, the semifinals. And it's Northland Basketball at the Sports Zone. Stand by.
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland Basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook or call 928-524-6854.
The gridiron is where teams come to battle and dominate. With over 5 decades of knowledge and expertise, manpower, and a whole lot of horsepower, Perkins Cinders is that all-star teammate you need to dominate your project. They deliver all things dirt, from gravel, cinders, topsoil mulch, concrete materials, and more. Want to score big? Use the one that will get you that win. Perkins Cinders is helping you get a load of this.
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland Basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook or call 928-524-6854.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Show Low Ford. Show Low Ford has the best deals. Not only does Show Low Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Show Low Ford sells the best at the best price. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
Hey, Lifeline phone users, important news flash. If you don't use your phone regularly, it could get deactivated. Remember, use it, don't lose it. Call, text, or go online weekly to keep your free benefit active. Cellular One is here to keep you connected with our free Lifeline phone program, offering unlimited talk and text nationwide, plus 5 gigabytes of high-speed data. Stay connected with the largest, most reliable network on the Navajo Nation. Visit your nearest Cellular One store or mycellularone.com for details.
Are you still using a generator? Well, there's a better way. Navajo Power Home is the solar service provider for your off-grid home on the Navajo Nation. Navajo Power Home offers 3 different plans to choose from to meet the needs of your household. All plans include installation, in-home consultation, and lifetime maintenance. Get quality, hassle-free electricity today, no home site lease required.
Imagine watching your favorite team without a comfy couch to leap from when your team scores that winning touchdown, or a table for all of your favorite game time snacks, or even a media center to display your TV. Unthinkable. The Furniture Gallery, located in Snowflake, brings only the best to make your game time experience a winner. The Furniture Gallery will help make your house into a home, and they'll do whatever it takes to make you a customer for life.
Have you heard the big news? At White Mountain Regional Medical Center, we are bigger and better than ever. With our newly expanded emergency room facility and capabilities, we are even better equipped to handle your urgent needs with the care and efficiency you deserve. Discover the new standard in healthcare right in your backyard. Choose White Mountain Regional Medical Center, located in Springerville, where specialized and emergency care are now within reach.
How would you like to be sitting on a beach under the palm trees with your feet in the warm sand and sitting next to the one you love? It's the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass Valentine's Special, and you could win a Royal Caribbean cruise for two plus $1,000 cash. Right now, with your insured windshield replacement, everyone can take that special person in their life out for 2 dinners at Cattleman's Steakhouse. Then take them to the movies with 2 free theater tickets. And everyone's name, including insurance and cash jobs, will go in the hat for a chance to win a 5-night Royal Caribbean cruise for 2 and $1,000 spending cash. Don't miss out on steak dinners, movie tickets, and a cruise for 2 with $1,000 cash. Happy Valentine's Day.
536-597 Mountain Mobile Auto Glass Cashback. Woohoo!
Welcome to the Mountain Mobile Halftime. A complete first half breakdown of tonight's Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week broadcast. This is the Mountain Mobile Halftime.
Well, they got a halftime shootout going here at Window Rock, and at least 2 people have made shots from half courts. And they've been given a lot of chances out there to a lot of people. There's one. Tyler Tassini in street clothes has just hit a half-court shot here during their promotion. And that's now, I think, at least 3 people that have made one. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. A lot of fun. If you're not here, you're missing out on it. Why not get here? Get here. There's the rest of this game, plus another girls' game coming up tonight. The Chinley Lady Wildcats are the number 1 seed in the tournament for the girls. So that's coming up. They're taking on Ganado. And then tomorrow, the girls' championship in Window Rock of the 3A North. Championship game is at 3 o'clock, and the boys' championship is at 5 o'clock. So come to Window Rock. The 3A North Region Tournament Championship. The tournament is presented here in Window Rock by Marathon Petroleum. Well, the halftime score is 35-17. And I got a bit of a problem with my scoring compared to what they have in the book. I'm going to correct it to match theirs, but I had Tyree Stingley with a 2 a moment ago, and they are counting it differently. I don't know. I'm just going to go with them. Tyree's got 11 points here at halftime, but the guy leading the scoring for Paige is Joey Benali with 12 points. Talon Herder has 6 points. Max Reed, 4 points. Jackson Smith has 2 points. Also out there, let's see. Window Rock is led by Jaden Lilly with 6. Dominic Antonio with 5. Jalen Brown has 4. Makai Gilbert has 2. Watch out for that high-powered cannon. They're shooting T-shirts out there. I was going to give it to you, I promise. I went like this and you blocked my shot. We were trying to get a T-shirt here. Jessica, me, we battled for it, and it tipped off, and the lovely Layla Kay, her daughter, got the T-shirt. So it stays in the family. All right, we're going to grab a timeout. We'll start the second half in a moment. Everybody stand by for more Northland basketball from the 3A North Region Basketball Tournament. This coverage presented by the Sports Zone.
How would you like to be sitting on a beach under the palm trees with your feet in the warm sand and sitting next to the one you love? It's the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass Valentine's Special, and you could win a Royal Caribbean cruise for two plus $1,000 cash. Right now, with your insured windshield replacement, everyone can take that special person in their life out for 2 dinners at Cattleman's Steakhouse.
Wow!
Then take them to the movies with 2 free theater tickets. And everyone's name, including insurance and cash jobs, will go in the hat for a chance to win a 5-night Royal Caribbean cruise for two and $1,000 spending cash. Don't miss out on steak dinners, movie tickets, and a cruise for two with $1,000 cash. Happy Valentine's Day.
536-597. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass Cashback. Woohoo!
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland Basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook, or call 928-524-6854.
Have you heard the big news? At White Mountain Regional Medical Center, we are bigger and better than ever. With our newly expanded emergency room facility and capabilities, we are even better equipped to handle your urgent needs with the care and efficiency you deserve. Discover the new standard in healthcare right in your backyard. Choose White Mountain Regional Medical Center, located in Springerville, where specialized and emergency care are now within reach.
We will have a highlight for you in a moment of Tyree Stingley opening up the second half scoring with a 3-point basket like he started the game. Here it is. You did see, or at least you saw the tail end of Jaylen Brown committing an offensive foul, and he's not happy about it. There's no doubt about that. Tyree again from downtown. This time Jaden Lilly contests the shot a little bit better. Made it a little bit tough for. And the officials will convene a discussion to figure out who gets the basketball. And they'll say Sand Devils. Paige for the inbound. Well, somebody in the stands doesn't like it a whole lot. Ball comes in for the Sand Devils to number 21, Jackson Smith. There is number 33, Tyree Stingley. Now number 1, Joey Benali. Skip pass to Smith for a 3-point try, and it is good. Stuff coming together to start the second half for Sand Devils. They get a 41-17 lead now here, 1 minute into the third quarter. Well, I mentioned Smith, Stingley, Benali out there on the floor for the Sand Devils. Also number 4, Max Reed is in their lineup, and number 30, Talon Herter. Talon Herter out there for these Sand Devils. Pull up, and Joey Benali is going to miss that off the front iron. Rebound, Makai Gilbert for the Scouts. Window Rock has number 24, Makai Gilbert, number 4, Jaylen Brown. Here's number 5, Jaden Lilly. Also number 10, Isaac Hickson in their lineup. And the last is number 2, Xavier Young. Talon Herter with the foul. That's his second foul of the game. Drive, and the shot is off the glass, no good. Benali pushed that to the corner. Smith back outside. Max Reed with it. He'll cross up his defender, but unable to make it at the end. And now he's a little bit, almost a little frustrated at not getting that finish, and tried to do something answering it. He's pushing right. He's going to get a foul. I think Max will pick up a foul anytime soon here because he's getting real handsy out there, and I think he could have been whistled a couple of times. Sometimes, your shot doesn't go and you feel contested in a way that maybe some guy's getting a body on you, something like you get frustrated. There's a shot block. Here's a long pass. There's a Jackson Smith basket. Jackson coming out nicely and getting 5 early third quarter points. And after scoring the first 8 points of the third period, Winter-Rock wants a timeout. About 5.5 remaining here in the third quarter. Look at that lead. Wow. Stand by. It's Northland Basketball presented by the Sports Zone.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Show Low Ford. Show Low Ford has the best deals. Not only does Show Low Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Show Low Ford sells the best at the best price. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland Basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook or call 928-524-6854.
Xavier Young, a little trouble with it, lost the handles. Joey Benali and Jackson Smith. Well, Jackson has 7 points in the quarter, 9 for the game for the Sand Devils. To the corner and a shot on the way. That is Xavier Young, unable to make it and lost it out of bounds. Back to the Sand Devils. Paige commanding this one from the very onset. They had a 10-0 lead in the first quarter. It's Max Reed. Nice pass by Max. Give him the assist on a beautiful bounce pass. Beat the defense. And more Jackson Smith noise out there. He's got 11 points. Gilbert's jump shot no good. Rebounded by Dominic Antonio. Jaden Lilly, and he feeds it to Dominic nicely. That was well done by the Scouts. Give the assist to Jaden. And the guys just had the feel for where each other was on the floor at the time. Benali just off the front of that iron. Back outside Max Reed. His 3 no good. Jalen Brown with the long rebound. And Makai Gilbert connects on that one. Well, come up, try to make a play, Nathan Miguel, and he got into a position where the best that he could do was keep going. Just keep going, and looks more like rugby than basketball for a second. Nathan's first foul of the game. Halfway mark of the third quarter, a 3 from the corner. Benali misses that. Stingley gets the offensive rebound. Knocked from his hands. The official says he's the last guy that got a hand on it. Inbound Jalen Brown. And he pierces a couple of defenders up the floor. Antonio drop it back. Makai Gilbert. That one no good. Here goes Stingley. Joey Benali real quick, changing directions, trying to cross up Makai Gilbert. Now Gilbert stayed with him defensively, did not give him entry into the paint, but shows you how good Gilbert is when Benali is super fast like that. Here's a long outlet pass. And no good for Makai. Sand Devils throw it back to Winter-Rock. 2:59 on the clock, third quarter. There's this game. There is the Chinle girls game coming up. The number 1 seeded Chinle Lady Wildcats, ranked number 1 in the state and number 1 in the Copper tournament bracket. Chinle versus Ganado. Jaden Lilly trying to escape that relentless Paige defense. Gets it to Brown, and Jalen hooks it up there. That one no good. It's going to be out of bounds to Window Rock. 47-22 here. 2.5 remaining in the third quarter of this one. Inbound to Jaden Lilly. Jaden gets bumped and pushed right there. And whistle on Max Reed. 2 fouls on Max. The Sand Devils, they've been playing great defense. Close, tight, hard-fought defense. Like that play right there. Smith coming flying in there to defend that pass. And it's their brand of basketball. They're always great on defense, and they've been showing that tonight. And in spite of that, they have only been whistled 7 times in the entire game. 7 fouls. Nobody with more than 2 fouls. Reed has 2 and Herder has 2. That's it. Jaden Lilly, that just shows you the disciplined basketball, right? Jaden's pass no good. Herder the rebound. And there is a Window Rock foul on the sideline. This one committed by Nathan Miguel, his second foul.
That's his second.
A Sand Devil victory, which seems imminent with the big lead that they've got. It would take a massive comeback for the Scouts, right? I mean, so tough, so hard to imagine that even if the Sand Devils didn't score much more, that enough time remains in the game with what you would suspect is the probability that the Sand Devils are at least going to be able to run some time, significant time off the clock on possessions where they, even if they don't score, where they protect the basketball enough to get time down. So all of that works so much against Window Rock as you watch Tyree Stingley's connection right there. Tyree with 17 points now. So the Sand Devils, if they continue this mastery, advance to the championship tomorrow at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock, they'll play the Chinle Wildcats if they win. That's what Window Rock, of course, is playing for. Can Window Rock play their way into what would be almost a miraculous comeback now in this one to get to a championship game? Timeout taken with 1:43 on the clock, third quarter. The 3A North Region Basketball Semifinals. Northland Basketball presented by the Sports Zone.
Imagine watching your favorite team without a comfy couch to leap from when your team scores that winning touchdown, or a table for all of your favorite game time snacks, or even a media center to display your TV. Unthinkable. The Furniture Gallery, located in Snowflake, brings only the best to make your game time experience a winner. The Furniture Gallery will help make your house into a home, and they'll do whatever it takes to make you a customer for life.
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland Basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook or call 928.
Hey, sorry about that, everybody. We're back to the action, though, and after a Jackson Smith basket, a third 3 in the third quarter. Yeah, I said that right. A third 3 in the third quarter for Tyree. Finale the miss. Stingley follow, not good, but he is going to the foul line. 2 shots on the way for him, and looks like Dominic Antonio is the guy that will get credit for the foul. That'll be his first foul of the game.
That's his first. Tyrese Higbee on the line. 2 shots.
Stingley with that shot a moment ago. You see the 3 that he added to his collection. Tyrese kind of hit him all over the place, hasn't he? He is a equal opportunity 3-point shooter. Doesn't matter where he gets a chance out there on the floor. Corner, straight away. .21 points for that young man, 12 points for his teammate Joey Benali, and how about Jackson Smith with 13 points, 11 of that here in the third quarter. A quarter that has seen Paige outscore Window-Rock 21-5, 21-5. Crowd ominously silent here. Obviously the drama is almost non-existent in this one today. About the only thing that's going to bring the crowd, bring some noise out of the crowd might be like a Tyrese Stingley dunk or something like that. And there he goes. He went up and he grabbed a piece of the iron right there, didn't he? Out of bounds with that 20 seconds remaining here in the quarter.
Attention, bus driver Natasha, please report back to your bus. Bus driver Natasha, please report back to your bus.
Hey, we got a great crowd here on day 2 in this game. It'll be, pretty close to packed. I asked for the dunk, and I got the undunk. That was the undunk by Tyrese Stingley. Oh, how about this thing? How about this? Jacoby Daniels with that 3 off the glass. It's all Paige Sand Devils in this one. They're going to go to the championship tomorrow against the Chinle Wildcats at 5, but we got to play the final 8 minutes of this one. It's a formality. We have to play the fourth quarter. 61-22 Paige. Stand by, everybody. Northland basketball continues right here in a moment, brought to you by the Sports Zone.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Show Low Ford. Show Low Ford has the best deals. Not only does Show Low Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Show Low Ford sells the best at the best price. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
In years past, when you needed expert medical care, you may have overlooked one credible local healthcare provider. White Mountain Regional Medical Center's Rural Health Clinic is your destination for specialized care, orthopedics, podiatry, behavioral health, and advanced interventional pain management. And it's all closer than you think. Located in Springerville, White Mountain Regional Medical Center is your healthcare partner when choices matter.
The White Mountain Regional Medical Center is going to present, along with us, the Sports Zone's player of the game at the conclusion right here. We'll see how long Coach Smith goes with his starters here in the fourth quarter. Get a Sand Devil foul. That'll be the first of the game on Adrian Donald. Adrian Donald, number 5, has checked into the Sand Devil lineup. When I say starters, there are only 2 of them on the floor right now. Stingley and Benali are out there. Number 5, mentioned him, Adrian Donald. He's on the floor. Also number 2, that is Jacoby Daniels. And then for the Sand Devils, Caleb Nix. But you watch Jaden Vicente right there. How about that little number for Vicente? Downtown, Jacoby Daniels ended the third quarter with not a buzzer beater, but close to that. Last second shot for Daniels, and now hits another one. And the lead is 40 points. 40 points, I say. Whistle and a foul. Caleb Nix picks it up, his first of the game, and out of the game goes Tyree Stingley. Well, Coach, I see what Coach is doing right there. He's trying to get his guy an ovation from the fans. Paige fans forgot about that. You know, there goes their guy off the floor in a certain victory for the Sand Devils. He is probably done with his 23 points. What a great game by Stingley. You watch this one. Kean Sombrero came into the game and replaced Tyree and quickly gets a basket right there. You know, the crowd was supposed to give it up for Tyree, but they forgot to do it. A victim of too much success today in the game, I would say. By the way, for the Scouts, that was Jake So. Jake So into the game, number 14. And Jake gets a bucket there for the Scouts. Loose ball. Battled for it. Vicente, but couldn't get it. Look at that shot. No, it's going to be a travel. Still pretty good looking effort by Jacoby Daniels off the bench. That guy's doing some things for the Sand Devils. Into the Sun Devil lineup. Sun Devil? Who said that? Sand Devil lineup comes Dwayne Gamble, number 20. Dwayne is out there. And it looked like somebody else came in as well, somebody new. Joey Benali remains on the floor for Paige. And a takeaway, the steal for Adrian Donald. And he wants that three. No good on the right angle. Scouts get the rebound. Colby Segay. Running clock here. That shot goes up from the corner. It is no good for Hickson. Now Jalen Brown reverses. Shot, nope, not going to count it. He got whistled before. He got fouled before he could release. 2 fouls on Adrian Donald. Running clock here. 4 minutes remaining. And the clock will continue to run after Kean Sombrero commits a personal foul. Sombrero the foul. So we got one more game here tonight, and then 2 games tomorrow. Championship Saturday coming up from the 3A North Region Basketball Championships. Window Rock High School. That's Jalen Brown. Count the basket and put him on the line. Jalen, a junior, will be coming back for his Scouts team next year. Two fouls on Sombrero. The +1 is good. And for the Sand Devils, into the game is number 3, Justin Rivers. Justin Rivers making an appearance. Jalen Brown finishing strong for the Scouts. 2.5 remaining. Jalen a steal. Well, Jalen, I hadn't checked this, but Coach Ashley Smith said yesterday, Jalen Brown is the state's leading. He leads the state in steals. And you see the interception a moment ago. Sand Devils going to take it down a little bit. And that shot no good. Whistle on Shamario Lee. Shamario Lee is in the game, number 14.
Pushing foul ball number 14, Shamario Lee, his first.
66-31. Well, time for us to get some votes in on the Sports Zone's player of the game, the player of the game, which is presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. Free throw good. First try right there by Jake. So the votes are counted. The votes are tallied for our Sports Zone player of the game. Wouldn't you like to know who that is, folks? I mean, wouldn't you? By the way, both the foul shots were good. But you knew that, didn't you? And they try to throw the oop to Jalen Brown, but there was too much traffic right there. 50 seconds left. Miguel outside Jalen Brown. Tipped around. Jalen Brown gets a steal. Tried to dunk it from the baseline. Just trying to do anything he can, get anything and everything out of the moment.
That's his first. Send Devils ball.
Inbound, and we'll announce now the Sports Zone's player of the game presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center, and the player of the game for the Paige Sand Devils, the senior, number 21, Jackson Smith. What a third quarter for Jackson. He came to life in that quarter for the team, where he scored 11 of his points, and he finishes with 13, and Jackson Smith will join us to talk it up here in our postgame coming up in a few moments, and we'll talk to Justin Smith as well, the head coach of the victorious Paige Sand Devils. They win. Final score 66-33. Paige will face the Chinle Wildcats tomorrow at 5 o'clock in the 3A North Region Championship game, the boys' championship. That's at 5 o'clock tomorrow. The girls will play at 3 o'clock tomorrow. Just 2 games on the docket. There is some cheerleading competition in the morning. You can find out more about that. And maybe you want to come out here to Window Rock and view that, watch that. We will not have coverage on our video broadcast. But you, if you would like to come on out to these parts, you can enjoy the cheerleading tomorrow. We will talk to the head coach, Justin Smith, here in a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We thank you for being a part of all that we do, and of course, our coverage of the 3A North Region Basketball Championships in 2025. Are you all having a fun time out there? Waiting for Jackson Smith to make his appearance, but he appears to be headed to the locker room. There he goes, right straight for the locker room. They're announcing Window Rock's representatives for All-Region. Makai Gilbert makes first team All-Region. Some honorable mention names, though I don't know who is who. And Xavier Brown is being recognized, and so is Jaden Lilly, and so is Isaiah Hickson. We will hand over a microphone and talk to our player of the game. Welcome back into our courtside spot here at Window Rock High School for the 3A North Region Championships, everybody. The semifinals today, and we've seen 2 semifinal games for the boys completed. Chinle won earlier, and now Paige dominated to beat Winter Rock in the boys' other semifinal. Paige 66, Winter Rock 33. Let's talk to the Sports Zone's player of the game. It's brought to you by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. And joining us now is the Sand Devil senior, Justin Justin Smith, the head coach, is joining us right now. So let's not do that. It's Jackson Smith. Hey, Jackson, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Congratulations on your win.
Thank you.
Your coach walks up, and you got Jackson, and you got Justin, and I got all flustered. We're not related. Hey, and you're not related.
Not at all.
Yeah, well, you don't even, he wishes he was related. You don't even look like each other. That's the other thing. You got a little bit nicer hair there, Jackson. Hey, congratulations on the win today.
Thank you.
Tell me about it. Your team you got into a rhythm early in the game, never looked back. Domination mode. Tell me about the Sand Devils' victory.
Yeah, that was the key today, is to be focused and to play defense. That's our game, is play defense. Our defense fuels our offense. That's our game. So we've been drilling defense. We've been working hard on defense, and it led to the win for us in transition.
You know, Jackson, you lead with defense, and I know that Coach Smith, that's what he's going to preach all the time, and it shows in the way your teams always present themselves. So let's talk about your defense, because everybody says defense. A lot of teams out there want to say defense, but there are teams like the Sand Devils that actually do it. And one of the things I love about the Sand Devils is the discipline of the defense. No dumb fouls. Nobody. You're not reaching. People aren't playing defense with their hands. You guys are moving, getting in position. So what is it that makes the Sand Devils go so well on that side of the ball?
Well, we drill defense all the time. We preach it. Coach preaches it all the time. It's defense, 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 all the time.
What kind of penalties do you pay when you get a little lazy on defense? What happens there?
I don't know if you noticed, but when we start giving up on defense, they start scoring in transition. We're not getting back, getting set in defense.
Yeah, what happens to you?
What happens to me?
You get a chance to go sit by coach or what?
Yeah.
If the defense is slacking?
Yeah, if your defense is slacking, you got to go sit.
You go sit and think about it a little bit, right?
Yep, that's no fun.
Didn't have to worry about that today. You guys did great. Your third quarter, man, 11 points. You really sparked what was the growth of that lead. It was kind of there, but then all of a sudden in the third quarter, you guys turned the lights out on them. What got into you guys right there in that period?
At halftime, our coach always says, put them away in the third. That's what we got to do. We got to go out. We got to punch them in the face and get going.
And you did it.
Yep.
All right, man. Hey, show us that warm-up there. Every team got brand-new warm-ups from the region. Actually, from the uniform supplier that the region works with. You guys got these. Every team got brand-new warm-ups. How do you like that thing?
It's cool. I like it. It's light, short sleeve. It's good stuff.
Yeah. Enjoy that. Do you get to keep it? Do you know?
Don't know. Keep it?
Don't know. All right, maybe not. I don't know. I put you on the spot. Put Coach on the spot right there. Hey, man, congratulations. Nice win. Good luck tomorrow. Chinle, you ready for that?
Oh, yeah.
Big
Always
game.
ready.
Big game. All right, see you tomorrow.
See ya.
There's Jackson Smith, the Sports Zone Player of the Game. It's presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. And Coach gonna put his own son on the case. What's your son's name, Coach?
Kyrie.
All right, hold on a second now. There's Kyrie on your screen. We're joined by head coach Justin Smith of the Paige Sand Devils. They beat Winter Rock 66-33 here in the 3A North Region semifinals. Coach, we need to take a shot of Kyrie's T-shirt that he's wearing underneath that pullover. We got to show the folks. So, want to pull that thing up and show the folks what he's sporting?
Take that off.
Yeah, we're gonna ask him to take his layers off here. It's got to be hot anyway, man. I'm telling you, wearing that thing
sweating.
running around. This guy here burning about 4,000 calories a minute. All right, Kyrie's gonna
take it off, bud.
Like Kyrie Irving, you mean? Is that where you got that name, Coach?
That is exactly his older brother named him, Robert. That was when Kyrie was a youngster.
Okay, there it is right there. Check it out, dude. Dude, repping for the Sports Zone. Love you, man. That's all. That's a good look, Coach. He looks good, man. Probably the best item in his wardrobe right there.
He said he wants to come work for you.
Well, we're hiring. All right, let's get you. Come on, Kyrie. All right, talk to Coach Justin Smith. Coach, I know you need to get your team, so I'll try to get through this. Domination mode for the Sand Devils in the win today, and it was marked, like we talked to Jackson Smith a while ago, marked by the defense. Your defense is so good, so strong, and so disciplined. Nothing dumb on defense with its team.
Yeah, I wish it was I'm going to nitpick again. There were times where it wasn't. There were times. I know it's hard to see sometimes, but there were definitely times that it wasn't. But yeah, I mean, you can't. Winter Rock is not a bad basketball team. They're really not. I think they're Coach Mitchell does a good job with them. They keep getting better.
Yeah.
Like the game last night against MV, it's obvious they've gotten better this year. But yeah, it's the boys have bought in this year. Like we've had so many of them for such a long period of time that it clicked this year. At some point this year, probably right around Christmas break, it clicked for them. And yeah, they know now. Defense, good defense leads to good offense, and we're able to get those easy transition buckets.
Coach, in the early part of December when we first saw your team, I thought your Sand Devil team certainly had some room to grow, but they were so good that I didn't think there was a lot of room for growth there. I didn't think that, and yet, and this, not to insult the team from the early part of the year, but the growth difference, how good you are now compared to those first couple of weeks of December, it's really remarkable to me.
Yeah, it's crazy. Because I was worried early. I was worried early because I felt like we peaked too early last year. We talked about it a little bit early in December, I think it was. And because we were playing okay, but I knew we weren't playing at our best, and I still don't think we are. I mean, I really don't. It sounds crazy after a win like that, but I really don't think we are. There's so many little things that we could do better at.
Really?
Mostly individual players can do better at. I mean, Jackson's been getting going. I'm glad you guys recognize that. For about 2 weeks now, and Joey and Talon and Max have really been getting after him. You got to be more of a threat. You're a good shooter. You can attack. You're a good slasher. And I think same thing, like I was talking about earlier with them clicking as far as defense. Our defense goes. I feel like Jackson, something clicked in his head, and he's like, "All right, I can do it. Everyone else has faith in me. I better have some faith in myself."
No doubt about it. All right, Coach, tell me what to expect tomorrow. You're in the championship game. Paige versus Chinle in a 3A North Region championship game is, I don't know, that's
right?
That's like peanut butter and jelly. I mean, it just seems to go together, Coach, and you got that tomorrow.
You know what? I haven't really had a whole lot to think about it. Chinle's a good team. I know that. I mean, they played well earlier today. We caught the second half of that one. They're a good team, and they're gonna throw a bunch of different stuff at us. Coach Woods gets them going, so you guys know that. So it's hard to know what to expect with Chinle because he changes things up all the time on us.
You want to tell us what kind of defense you're going to play tomorrow?
You tell me. What do you think?
I think you guys are going to play man.
You think so?
I think so.
I think we probably will do that too.
Okay. All right. We'll see it. We'll see what tomorrow brings.
All right.
Good luck to you, man. Great job. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. Appreciate you.
Justin Smith right there, head coach of the Paige Sand Devils. A victory for Paige over Window Rock. Final score 66-33. Kyrie, you're the man. Folks, it's been a lot of fun. Thank you for joining us, spending time with us. We got another game ahead. The girls' semifinal between Chinle and Ganado is going to get underway in just a little over 10 minutes from right now. So sit back, enjoy, and get ready for that. Our last game of the day, and then tomorrow's 2 championship games here on our exclusive pay-per-view presentation from the Sports Zone in partnership with the 3A North region to bring you these broadcasts here from Window Rock. Thanks to our outstanding production team, led by our producer, Derek Simmons, our technical director, that is Julio K. On camera, Leonard Keone, and joining us as the extra special, super duper, unbelievable assistant to the CEO, the terrific, loving, handsome CEO, that would be Jessica K. Joining us today as well on this. And for the entire crew, Floyd Simmons right here, thanking you for joining us, saying God bless you, everybody, and reminding you to join us in just a few minutes for the continuation of our coverage in this girls' game here in the semifinals. Stand by for it here at the Sports Zone.